Well, I've got a new helicopter in my hands. It's actually a newer helicopter and it's very new to me. We're gonna maiden the flight today and I'm excited to fly it. And you know what? I say that in a lot of videos because I love what we do. I love getting to fly something, whether it's the first time I'm trying it, whether I think it's going to be great or bad, or I'm just flying something for the 200th time. I really love this hobby and I love getting the opportunity to share this with you guys. So I hope today's video is a good one for you. I expect it to be because this helicopter, the previous iteration of this, was a great helicopter. Now we're holding the upgraded version, which I think is just a bigger version. It boasts a 15-minute flight time, which is awesome. Mine came with 3 batteries, but you can buy it a little bit cheaper with 1. So I could fly for 45 minutes, this little guy, if I wanted to, straight, non-stop. I'd have to put the battery in every 15 minutes, but that's a lot of flight time on a little ready to fly helicopter. It's a super budget price, which I love, and it'll be linked in the description box below. And with any luck, we'll have a coupon code just for our subscribers, so be sure to check that out. Well, as I said, I'm excited to fly, so let's put this in the air and see how it does. Personally, I love helicopters like this that have low expectations of me. So I went down and out on both sticks to get that motor rotating, and oh, I didn't take off fast enough. Here we go. Throttle up. And this should have altitude hold, so let's just... Altitude hold is good, but we don't have visual position hold, so there's very little wind, but I do have to fight it. Altitude hold is this. It'll stay in the altitude where I last put it. Visual position hold, some things have it, this one does not, prevents drift, okay? So the helicopter is hands-free now, and it's moving, right? Toward us, oh no! Luckily I can make it move, but it's going to drift with the wind. Now they do make helicopters that have visual position hold, and maybe we'll link one of those in the description box below, because they're even more beginner friendly. They fly more like drones. This helicopter is a little more freestyle because you do have to control for the wind, but it's still a very beginner friendly helicopter. Abby, let's keep it above the green so hopefully people can see it in a nice blue sky. I have it in just rate 1. This is beginner mode. We're just cruising around. That's full throttle forward. It is just a nice trainer helicopter. It's a good helicopter to practice orientation. Right now the helicopter's facing me, so when I push forward, it comes toward me. When I push right, the helicopter goes to our left. When I push left, it goes to the right. And that's obviously going to change when I flip the helicopter around. Now when I push left, because it's facing away, it goes left. So orientation practicing is really important. And when drones first came out, the cheap drones, and they didn't have visual position hold or any of the fancy stuff, like this helicopter, I would tell people to get your helicopter. Oh, you know what? I held throttle down. Throttle down
not a
for
good
3
idea.
seconds, and it powered off. Ooh.
Good job, Nate.
That's not good.
How are you supposed to get it to come back down?
We're gonna try to repeat that.
Okay, let's not repeat it so high up.
Yeah, but was that why it did it, or was it because I was down and left on the left stick and maybe down and right on the right stick? We're gonna try to repeat that. So throttle down, throttle down, throttle down. Is it just gonna cut off and throttling down, throttling down?
Probably didn't have enough height. So was it the way you were flying?
I know. I think it is just if you hold it down for like 5 seconds.
Well, go higher.
I'm going to try this too. I'm going to go down and out on both sticks. No, I wasn't doing that when I was flying. I think if you hold throttle down for too long, it powers off. So let's actually try to repeat that. We were about this height. This is very important. It's now taking precedence over whatever I was going to show you. So I'm throttling down and I'm holding it down. Just holding throttle down. Is it going to fall? No. I have no idea why it did that because I didn't press any buttons. I may have been down and out on the left stick. Boy, I can't believe it did that. But that's what, we're going to show on our channel. I'm trying to repeat it, but I don't know why it did that. So I'm going to press the top right button, and that does nothing. Top left is rate 2. So now we can rotate faster and pitch forward a little faster, but not much. I just can't believe it just fell out of the sky. Surely people aren't going to want to buy a helicopter.
Is there a motor lock button you could?
There, it did it again. So if I'm just holding a direction plus down throttle, it falls. I think it's upright.
It is.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, somehow it's durable.
Very durable.
It is still flying after 2 big falls on concrete. My goodness.
Direction plus down throttle knocks it out of the sky. So watch this. I'm in the higher rate, it's flying well, but if I throttle down plus forward motion, it's gonna fall. There it is. I did it.
Ugh.
Oh, helicopter. So that is a horrible design.
Wow. Yeah. Eachine, what happened? Is it still alive?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that.
Now, to those of you that are not interested in the damage report, and we'll go over this, I do want to tell you that we'll have a much better version of a helicopter linked in the description box below. So if you're here specifically because you thought this was going to be a great helicopter, well, I want to steer you in the right direction before you leave our video, and I hope you stick around to look at this because it's really not that bad. And we will make sure you guys, for right around the same price, have an awesome helicopter. So an alternative will be linked in the description box below. But let's take a look at this because this is actually pretty wild. Even though it's falling out of the sky pretty high, this got bent in the back. Can you see that? And I've already bent it a little bit. I think that was perfectly vertical, right? Because that's supposed to help keep the tail off the ground. And then we do have some cracks in the body right here. Didn't really expect that. But there's a lot of bounce to these skids.
Is your battery okay?
Battery's fine, and I have extra batteries. So, you know, it's a good helicopter with one fatal flaw. I mean, almost literally, because if you want to down throttle and land, they expect you to give it no right stick input. I was full forward and then just down throttle, and 3 seconds of that and it wants to fall out of the sky. That's a really bad design, and Eachine usually has their stuff together, especially nowadays with the small ready-to-fly helicopters and airplanes. They put out really good stuff, so I'm really disappointed and surprised to see this. Bravo to them for the durability factor. I love that they tried to do this, but this is something that I would not recommend for someone because, I mean, I can work around it. I can fly it and have fun with it. I can know that I can push down throttle and forward for 2 seconds, release, do it again for 2 seconds, release, and fly like that, as annoying as that is. Or I can just get it in front of me, down throttle as much as I can, and if it drifts away, move it with the right stick to get it where it needs to be, hover it in front of me, down throttle, and we can get it down like that, but that's not the way it's supposed to be. So can I have fun with this? Can one of my RC friends have fun with this? Yes. But I wouldn't recommend this. So that's why in this video, we'll have the alternative for you guys in the description box. Still flies, still functional, just need to know about that pretty fatal flaw. That's a really bad design. And as I said at the beginning of this video, whether this was going to be a good helicopter or not, I did not know before we started flying, but I was just grateful to get out here and fly. I think that I'm very blessed, I know that I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to fly something like this, to be as transparent as we are, to share the truth with you guys, and we've never hidden the truth in over 10 years of doing YouTube and now 500,000 subscribers. It's so crazy and I'm so thankful, and for all of that, I thank the big guy upstairs. A massive thanks to God for just blessing us with this opportunity. Now this will be linked in the description box below, but sometimes people confuse my saying that with me wanting you to go buy this. I don't think most people should buy this because of that flaw, but some people will be curious, and maybe there will be a price drop because of this, and that will make people want to go buy it. So if you want to see what model this is specifically, maybe to avoid, it'll be linked in the description box below. But again, there will be a good alternative down there, right around the same price, and something that we actually give 2 thumbs up on. Finally, guys, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. So, you know what? I just noticed one of the skids did get a little bend right there. I see that. We'll have a great alternative hand-picked helicopter video popping up right about now just for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.